Yeah, it's crazy. Let him pay for what he did. We've been paying for so long. What the fuck is Discord? Nah, oh yeah.
He's starting to be stupid. He's starting to act stupid again. Apparently now, I guess now she's finally being smart and leaving him and all that. And
they updated.
Apparently he's been hitting her, which I
did.
less. That's her dumbass fault. But he's been hitting her and beating on her and shit. Excuse me. So he's been hitting her and beating on her and shit, whatever. So she's leaving him. And Mom went over to their place or whatever. I guess Danielle was getting shit, or she was at home over there for some reason, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, he was there being stupid. Started yelling at
Hi.
Danielle. So he didn't know my mom was there.
What's going on?
And he's sitting there with a bone out, just smoking smoking cheap like a motherfucker. He's yelling at her and shit. My mom comes around the corner. He sees my mom, goes, pretty much gets the oh shit look on his face.
Yeah, she the police. That's the sound of the police. Yeah. When the police walk in the building. But she...
So he ran into the room with the bong and everything, locked the door. And when he did that, Mom is sitting there, and she, I think in like the, whatever their, I guess, dining room area is or whatever.
Good story.
There's a whole bunch of weed, and I think Ashton said some cocaine and some baggies. And
oh, he messing with the booger sugar, huh?
And a gun and all types of shit over there. So my mom took pictures of it. And everything. Well, now apparently with all that, they're leaving and stuff like that. So now he's been driving around, and apparently they left Mom and Domingo or whatever, and then left the baby at Mom's house with Maya and Domingo.
Right.
And while they were there, he was driving by the house, sending his sister up to knock on the door and shit like that while they were there with the baby and shit. I said, so dumbass is acting stupid again. Yeah. Well, anyway, so all that and apparently that.
So you saying we gotta go boop bop his ass?
No, I might have to. Anyways.
Dog, I wanna go. I ain't boop bop nobody.
Well,
This nigga wham shabam.
Just listen.
Alright.
All that's going on and everything like that. And I don't know the storyline of all this, but apparently even in the middle of all that crap, he has told Danielle and my mom that he's gonna kill both of them.
Yeah, that sounds like easy claps, boys.
And anyways, right now, apparently right now, Nathan, Danielle, and Domingo are over at Danielle's house right now, waiting for him to get to the house because they're waiting over there with Irving PD because apparently they live in Irving. Because of all that stuff, now with all that stuff going on, and she's leaving and she's on domestic violence charges against them, so Nathan, Danielle, and Domingo, and the police are sitting there waiting for him to get there.
How's your day?
My day is beautiful. Thanks for asking. That's a bet. Let's pull up. Fuck you talking about? No, we going. You ain't no you. He gotta pay for what he did.
already got it on the record. He got arrested for pulling a knife on me and my sister and everything like that. And he pulled a knife on me and my sister. And he's threatened to kill my mom. I can kill him right now, and I can get away with it.
Yeah.
Right. That he's selling drugs, and apparently he may or may not have an illegal gun. Which even if he does have a legal gun that's registered to him.
You know that shit not registered, boy. We all know homie Big Facts is hoe.
Even if it is, it doesn't matter.
Detected from the control point in proximity.
You can't be carrying a gun around while you're selling drugs. You can't.
Well, I don't know.
That makes it drug trafficking, and it makes it a violent crime.
Well, if it is his, he won't be able to have it for much longer. Why don't we just go clap his shit, run up in his shit right quick, one time for the one time.
I told my sister sitting on, she was like, don't go to the mall. I was like, what? I was like, Ashley, even if I don't go to the mall, I can find them. I know people. I was like, I can get him found. I told her, I said, Ashley, I know people that I could have find him and hold him somewhere so I show up to be his ass.
Hell yeah, let's go. People don't know. Niggas be well connected in these streets and shit, bro. And then they be running their fucking mouth. Like, boy, do you not know how you hooked up to some jumper cables, my nigga? For real, for real? Like, fuck this internet shit, yo. I have your ass really put on.
All I gotta do is make a couple phone calls.
And that's all it takes. Hell yeah, niggas don't really know. Money move everything. And for $200, I have a nigga really be at your door. Talking about what's up with you. Think you there for some grams, and then here I am. Dumbass little boy. I be telling people. Hell yeah, that's what I be telling people. Like, bitch, now with this internet shit, I really had you grabbed across America. Yeah, from Maryland to Texas in 3 days, boy. What you talking about? You know. Yeah. I don't play that type shit.
I was like, I don't back down. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't back down from a fight. I said, if he got a knife on him, what the fuck that's gonna be? You think you're gonna scare me with a knife? That's fine. If you got a knife, all that means you gotta get within arm's reach to stab me. And I swear to God, if you do stab me, you better fucking kill me, because once you stab me, you're in my arm's reach. You're in my clutch now, motherfucker. I will beat your ass while I'm bleeding on you.
That's how it be though.
You can stab me, I will grab you and crush your fucking skull. While I'm bleeding. I'll kill your ass right then and there. And then I told her, I said, man, if he's got a gun, if he shoots me, he better fucking kill me. Because next time I see him, he will be dead.
And shit, we gonna shoot this shit. Yo, niggas don't know, we'll ride. Really be at your block, spending that shit. And if we don't find you, we'll find your mama, nigga. We don't find your mama.
If you got one now, he better aim for the head. He better aim for the head or the heart to kill me.
Yeah.
Because if he shoots me,
niggas act like they don't have mamas.
When I get out the hospital, he will be dead.
And he ain't gonna make it that long.
He won't even, he'll be dead, they won't find the body. He'll disappear off the face of this motherfucking earth. Nobody will know where the fuck he went.
But the crazy part, right? The crazy part about all this is that it be the people who really be the chillest. Like, I don't really bother nobody. I don't really fuck with nobody like that. You don't see me really. I just try to be running these clusters, chilling, and go to work, take care of these kids. But niggas don't forget, like, still the same nigga from, well, really how your shit whack. I do that time, no problem. I do that time sitting on my ass.
He's that type of pussy that thinks just because he thinks he's hard and shit, but he gotta walk around with a strap or a knife on him at all times to be hard. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'll pull up on your ass. I'll pull up with no motherfucking weapon on your ass. You right fucking now. I don't give if you got a gun or not. You better kill me with it. You better kill me with it.
So just hit me when you.
It's gonna be the last fuck up you ever made.
Yeah, so just hit me when you get off. We'll slide over there. Let me get back to this live stream right quick.
I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, he'll be around. Dumbasses like that don't know when to quit. We go ahead and give him a skin flick. Beat him down one time for the one time, nigga. Ain't no one-on-ones, bitch. And then he'll leave your girl alone. And he'll leave your mom alone. And if not, shit, we'll spin the block. It's all good. It's all a go. It's all a go.
I'll beat you within the inch of your
Like I said, it's all a go. I'll see you when you get off here.
I said, I'll leave you in a motherfucker in a ditch in Houston.
Shit. Like I said, it's all a go. We'll figure it out when you get off. Ain't no point in talking about it right now.
Yeah, but how did I get here? It was like, oh, it was just he did all that. No, I was at Quinn's all night.
That's a fact.
I was at Quinn's for 8 hours.
You live in my house. What you talking about?
I was there for 8 hours.
You live in my house. What you talking?
Yeah, he was there. So was his mama. Mama there too.
Reinforcements en route.
You know how we get down.
Yeah, I was chilling at his mom's house.
Incoming
I was
hostiles
all chilling
detected.
over there. What was you chilling over there for?
Cause he
Having a good
can.
time,
That's
hanging out with family.
yes, it's my kinfolk. What you mean? How you your kinfolk, but he white? Don't worry about all that. You looking too deep into it. It's my kinfolk.
We just chilling, having a good time.
Oh shit! I gotta go by there today and finish my folder. For this one. Where you at? Oh. All right, let me get back to this live stream, G.
What?
I'm on YouTube. I'm on live stream, G. Talking to people from Cluster.
What the fuck is this?
I like those people. But I hit you right
So
back.
what's going to be? Jen comes out with the cluster.
What's gonna? Hold on. Let me. What's gonna be? All right, I hit you back because they're asking questions. One more time for this located in the back of the class.
Changed.
What's going to be changed? A lot of things that we're planning on working on changing at the moment is to making VIP worth it. Because right now VIP is cool, but is it worth it? In my opinion, it's not. And we've really been trying to work with ArcAndroid to get it to where we can put it to a good point of view, to where it makes sense for people who pay, it makes sense for people who are looking to get into it. We're also trying to make sure that like everything's super balanced. We're gonna try to bring back turret quits. Hopefully, I can put it
in the
into
VIP,
test.
and it's kinda not.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, we're working on it like hard at the moment, especially me, Droid. Well, basically all the leads. Y'all do have a store coming. We're trying out a bunch of bots, and we haven't just found an economy bot we like yet. So it'll be a 2-tier store. That's why the Discord store has been changed to free. If you ever notice, it's called the free store because the VIP store is going to be a completely different bot, completely different credits.
I would say like 1 free tame per week or something.
I mean, we can look at a tame a week or something, but at the moment, every 15 days you get 3% of your income. Like,
yeah, I noticed that.
So, we working on it the best we can. Especially now I have more free time, so I'm not working 2 jobs. I'm not working 2 jobs, so it's a lot easier for me personally to get everything done in a timely manner. And that was been the biggest constraint, especially on our team, is that I will be at work and people will try to message me about things, and that's how Carly got here. Shout out to Carly. It's because I needed somebody who didn't mind answering all the questions while I was gone. And she does a real good job at that, making sure everything is answered for me. But yeah, I'm really
so
trying to.
with the VIP, can you change the level of the dinos?
The VIP dinos are supposed to come 15 levels above the. So instead of 420, you're supposed to get them 435. So if you haven't been getting them 435, I'll have to get with the admin team to make sure they start doing that. And we should have a list of what
using
VIP.
your mix and match fetcher.
Hmm? I'm not sure what you meant by that.
Yea, none of men have been coming at 435.
You been waiting on a pack since 4:35? What time is it now? That's a. I'm a little confused on what you're trying to convey. We spent a block. We spent a block. We spent again. He gotta pay for what he did. Man, she in everything. But yeah, we do have some big shit coming. We do. It's a lot of stuff that's been worked on. These admins actually work a lot harder than they do. I feel like I'm always
Sorry, like saying you have a 294 gas bag. Could you change to 420 Qs? That's what admin told me.
Yeah, that's what the mix and match was originally. So if you wanted just to upgrade or something, you could.
Friendly supply convoy.
It also came as like an upgrade, but nobody was really taking advantage of it. So it was like one of those perks I wasn't sure if I should keep. So I originally took it down, but if people want it, you know what I mean? Like, I'll bring it back. It's not that big of a deal to me. It was just a way for
level wise.
But when you mix and match, it goes to 420. But when you buy, it'll go to 435. If that makes sense. You know, it was a way just for VIPs.
Can you please though?
Yeah, I'll bring it back. I'll put it back in the perks list. I'll do it here whenever I get off this stream. And I'll put it back for you guys if that's what y'all want. Shit, I'm really here just to make sure y'all got everything y'all need and in a timely fashion. I hope the upgraded servers are worth it because they weren't cheap. We spent a good penny on them to try to reduce lag. And it seems like for the most part we accomplished our goal. It's a couple maps we need to readjust. And I'll be looking at those as soon as I can. But the sooner we
BetQ's what I was using it at was like change BPS.
The BP thing, okay, we do have this program that I'm probably premature and nobody doesn't want me to say anything about, where we're gonna have on PvP side, and I think it's just gonna go on the PvP side. And this video probably won't be up much longer after I get done, but we're gonna do a BP exchange where it's 10 of the previous to get the next. So, for example, you can take 10 whites and get I think the next one's green. Get 10 green, get the next, and get the next, blue and so forth.
No one
and so
explained that was what the mix and match was about.
Well, because the mix and match, it was something that happened so long ago. Most of these people wasn't even admin then. So a lot of people wasn't an admin then, so they wouldn't know because it just wasn't during their time. And then I was like, okay, so since the people no longer here, nobody knows what it is, and it's not a program that's been used to being kept up.
Oh, lol. So what I was doing it was I would give Nemo PvP admin a B.
But the BP exchange is coming. I got some stuff in the works. I don't know, because we've been talking about doing it for PvP, but I think I might do it for VIP only.
Hostile broadcast detected. Access key detected. Progress halted.
So
Manual override required.
that's the thing. I'm gonna try. I've been working on
Expensive
some.
BP and they would change it ramshackle.
Well, see, this is the thing, because a lot of people might not like this, but we're trying to lower fortitude at the moment. So narco grenades are a thing, and crafting, see, because like I understand people don't want to respec, but at some point you should have to respect to get these next level things. It just seems redundant to have everything you want in a character and never have to respect them. That's just what I'm saying. It just seems kind of redundant. But nevertheless, listen every fucking shot.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
But yeah, it just seems like seems like kind of weird. And the fact that you can't be knocked out by narco grenades seems kind of weird too to me. If you've never raided someone with narco grenades, where you're just raining them bad boys down and they can't get up, and everybody has on a gas mask, you have not really raided in your life. Cause then they're asleep, they can't get up. Tie them to a chair, make them watch them, make them watch where you take all their stuff, sitting in a chair, blow up their base in front of their face. All that shit's legal.
LOL. Yes.
That's what I be on. That's it for me personally. That's what I be on. I be trying to tell people it's other ways to do these things. You just have to want to do them. The conventional way is not always the best way. We've been working on some stuff. I just haven't been online. Smoke's really been on top of me about it, telling me I need to get my ass online. So here I am. I told him I would try to get on here and let people talk to me. Direct interaction type shit, cause I mean I'm not on the regular Discord. I'm in the admin Discord like all the time. He needs to pay for what he did.
Honestly, Flack, you needs their Alpha Rex taken away. It's killing the Sever.
Who has an Alpha? Oh yeah, we did do the Alpha Rexes. They should be neutered, but I think we were gonna do something special for those. I thought we gave out Alpha Raptors. Forgot we gave out Rexes too. They should have made them level it so they couldn't clone it. So they should only have one, and they can't take it off that map.
They cloned them.
Portable device
Ah
detected.
hell, it wasn't done right there. We'll do something. I didn't know that. Appreciate you bringing it to my attention.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
What's supposed to happen when you get alphas? They're supposed to make you max level them then. So when you have them, right? They can't be
You
they
can
can't be
Creo
cloned.
it, mate.
You can what? I really need to pick a better voice. So when the lady's talking, I can barely hear what she's saying.
Agent in need of backup.
I'll answer the call.
CR yo.
You can cryo it. Oh, I didn't know that they could. I thought they couldn't be cryoed. I'll have to take a look because when we were originally trying to cryo them, they didn't. When we ran that special, they couldn't cryo. So, and they're supposed to make force. They're supposed to level them. So, when you get them, yeah, you have them, but you can only have that one. That explains why the cell didn't do so well.
They can't be uploaded.
They definitely can't be uploaded. I've heard, even when I was a player, a lot of people don't know, in Season 2, they ran the same special I ran, and we bought 5 of them, and we couldn't get them off map. Because you couldn't cryo. Cryos, I don't think, yeah, cryos were out there, but they didn't cryo. They were way too expensive to clone. So it was really a large pain in the ass. Yeah, they were cool because they helped us secure Av, but they wasn't really shit. And then Gigas used to clap them. No problem. How the fuck do I get up there? He had a Giga, a decent Giga. A decent Giga would fucking wreck an Alpha Rex in a heartbeat. Decent Giga would take an Alpha Rex and tell him who was his dad. Then remind him that it wasn't him and that was his stepdad. I guess that cash isn't just for me. Is there anything else to do right
Friendly
now?
control point nearby.
That was back in the day. But if you can do that, we're gonna have to try to swap them out for something. But how have you been personally? As the youngest player on the server, everything's working out for you? Because my biggest concern, like socially, is that like the younger people are alienated.
Yeah,
To
I
where the-
tried to become admin but that failed. Being a normal player flack you is super annoying.
Well, if admin kills your drive to play the game, and a lot of people,
Q's you can only offline am.
offloading's been a part of the game, and it's like one of those things that's unfortunate.
Civilians
A lot
in
of people,
distress.
a lot of people don't know. Admin kills your when you become an admin, it kills your will to play this game. Hold on a second, let me cut these kids. It definitely kills your will to play this game. Oh hell no, you're not playing me, bud. You
Vital
need
signs
stunts.
critical.
There you go.
Well, besides the stuff in going through in real life.
Yeah, I hear that. Real life shit, piece of advice, real life shit will always happen. It depends on how you handle it and what you're willing to do to handle it.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I always tell people, as long as you stay to yourself and you're not bothering nobody, I mean, you shouldn't really have no
I
problem.
would say okay, but I honsulti don't not.
Yeah, sometimes you just don't know. Shit just be touchy sometimes. And ain't nothing wrong with that. It happens, so even, I mean, it's gonna be a thing of life. It's easy to learn to deal with it now, so when you're older, it doesn't really bother you as much. We all go through shit. And that's a lot of people act like they don't, but they do. And that's why people play video games, so they can tell you, you know, oh, I don't go through that, or my life's perfect. Everybody has
I
trials
am
and
getting
tribulations.
bullied a lot though by one certain tribe.
Ooh, what tribe? Go ahead and call them out, G.
Detected. Friendly control point in proximity.
And I'm just gonna keep it real with you, right? Cause that's what I believe in. If you ever met me, people know I just keep it 1,000. So, if you're getting bullied by a tribe, right? Your best bet is to raise.
Harmful something like T.
If you get bullied by somebody, your best bet is to raise
That.
people. Raise a ton of turtles, right? Ton of turtles, and just get a Carcinos. Just start throwing them at their turrets, and just keep draining their bullets. Because one of two things are gonna happen. They're gonna get tired of
Supplies detected.
They're gonna get tired of it.
Friendly supply convoy in proximity. Friendly combatants nearby.
Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. They're gonna get tired of the turrets being drained, and with somebody's turrets finally always shooting off, they're not gonna like it. I used to do that shit all the time. If you ever play with Little Miller, I did that shit to him for like 2 seasons.
Target is near you, Agent.
They would just be sitting online. But the thing, we had ORP. So
Well, I don't know their base location and I am in a super small rat hole.
Stay awake.
Well, it looks like I would move.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on? I would move. If you're stuck in a space where you can't defend yourself and they know where you are in there, they're just picking at you, move. I heard Vaguaro has a lot of space. I hear a lot of these places have space where you could probably get away with moving to. You should definitely look into it. Because the more stuff you have, the more you should be willing to move anyway.
Yay, but then that's a lot of work moving off Ma Zero.
You're right.
Map.
That's also a fair point. I can't deny that fair point. But sometimes if you just move little by little or establish a second base, you'll be alright. And it's not something a lot of people want to hear. A lot of people want to hear like, oh, we'll take care of it, this and the third. But it's a lot of times it's best for us to stay out of the way. Because if we get, as soon as the admins get involved, it puts a bigger target on your back. And there's nothing we can do about it. Then we feel bad because we want to help you, but what can we do? We can't micromanage. What's up, everybody? How are you?
The roof.
Huh. That's just how it works. Is there a faster way to open all these? I gotta open them all one by one.
To be honest, I have admin in my tribe RN. I don't know why though, then admin on L. You for real a cop though.
I don't know. Admin should be tribing unless it's a PvE admin. Should be tribing with somebody else. But PvE people are good to what you call
Facts
it.
admin have to be semi-neutral.
No, admin should be completely neutral. Ain't no semi shit about it. Admin should be completely out of the way. Because we have to remain impartial. Even when it's hard. Because sometimes we do have an opinion.
I love you.
I love you too. We have to
You
stay.
have an amazing server, dude.
Thank you. I can't take credit for the
Yes.
server being great like that because a lot of the work comes from the admins, and I'll never take credit for somebody else's work. And they do the damn thing. There's no other way around it.
And amazing admins.
Yo, if you saw the way I talk to these people sometimes,
They are so
and,
helpful.
and the way we fight, you'd be like, yo, how the fuck do they still work for you? The question regarding my occupation, I don't answer questions like that for obvious reasons. It's just not the best. But yeah, Husky, you should definitely move, G. You should start moving yesterday. Even if it's just piece by piece.
Colton and MRS Smith are insane. They are working so hard, man.
You know what's the weird part about them? They probably don't know this, but they wanted to become admins a
This
long...
Patriac 570 guy helped me today and always being a good help. On PvP.
Oh yeah, Patrick. Yeah, Patrick's pretty dope. But that's just you should like Patrick was one of those people who I didn't know because a lot of people think I personally hire some of these folks or I put them in the admin position. That's not true at all. I personally picked all of the leads and I let them do their own thing because I believe if you don't stifle someone,
And Rob King is so nice always. You
uh,
should get Colton and MRS Smith of Akai haha. Well, I
try
need to
to.
get owner of my tribe, but he never gets on.
Yeah, like I tell people, sometimes we can
Patriarch
get
and King Rob are my favorite people, but I like Mr. Crab too.
you. Thank you. I try. And the funny thing is that like I became Mr. Crab because they heard me laugh and they was like, "Oh, you sound like Mr. Crab," and so I was just like, "Fuck it, I guess I'm Mr. Crab." Those glasses are ugly. Oh, I have a purple beard in this game as well. We can try to get you get you the owner of your tribe. I can get on to that here in a bit. Once I get done with everything here. Alright, let me find this guy, cause... Oh, shit. Where's the target at?
You guys realize that MR Krabs is the richest on Discord and it fits his name, MR Krabs.
I'm Mr. Krabs, and yes, I am the richest. And how that came to be is a total accident. I originally gave myself 500.
Okay, listen, Q's, I don't want Nemo to get in trouble.
What was I gonna say? How I became the richest. I was playing around with we were trying to work on VIP like we always are, cause it's hard to make something like that work. And when we were doing it,
OUMR Krabs, lol.
when we were doing it, I was playing around with the percentages. So I gave myself all the roles with the percentages, and in like a month,
He
that's
is
how
in
much.
my tribe on alt. He is not using admin on this alt.
Yeah, but he still needs to if he wants to play regular, he needs to come down. We'll have to see what he wants to do.
Target.
Dumbass burnt himself. Yeah, you get shot in the face. But yeah, so we were playing around with we're just playing around with shit, and then I ended up
Be
with
right back.
no problem. And we were just sitting around playing around, and then I put the interest too quickly, so people were just accruing mad amount of money, and so Rob hit me, and he was like, "Yo, if you don't turn these goddamn interest rates off, people are buying shit and saving and just buying after and living off the interest."
Honestly, I wanted to ask about how I could become admin, but then that would probably lower my chance. PvP I can get Husky hooked up.
Well, the thing is we try not to hire younger people because those are the ones that tend not to work out. But if you just give it some time, I'm sure
Backup request.
that we'll get you in somewhere. Because right now we're not hiring. I cut all that shit off. We have like 15 people on the admin team, which is a lot. Most people can't keep 7, and somehow or another, I gave them free range, and each one of them individually brought me 15 people.
Facts.
Yeah, it's just a lot of people on the team right now. I had to cut it out. Jesus, I had to cut it out. It was
To
people
be
getting
honest, I've been admin on 1-1 severs. 5 of them went down, the other 6 are still up. Excuse me. Husky, not personal, man, but you shouldn't be admin.
Well, we're not gonna say who should and shouldn't, and let's just leave it at there. We're just at the moment we're not hiring, so it doesn't make a difference whether he should or he shouldn't, because there's no reason to discuss something that can't happen.
But RNM having fun as not.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes you have to
Normal
understand.
player.
If you can't, a lot of people who come, it's not. There's not a lot of people talking about and I don't know why this is a thing. So people will message me like, how much money do I have to pay to become an admin? I'm like, people are charging people for adminship. It's not a merit-based thing. That's why I turned off my
Who
my
is your favorite admin?
Who is my favorite admin? I don't have a favorite. If I had a favorite, it'd probably be nobody, because if you, I'm
Yay.
telling you, these people leak. I feel like the admin team low-key hates me. I mean, you could attest to this. When I get on the admin thing, I'm never the nicest person. I'm always coming with the issues. This is the problem. This is how I
Okay,
say we
hold
fix
up,
it.
pause chatting that I can't see you. You guys have amazing admins, good you guys full, then you don't need to bother about getting a full team.
We have a full team. That's the problem. It's just that some of these people who are on this team are not as active as they should be, but it's okay. But Mrs. Smith is a true admin, a PvP admin. Colton is not a PvP admin. He is a VIP admin. So he's only helping out until the VIP story goes up. So what they're doing currently is they're delaying picking a bot.
He
because
himself.
Looks like you earned yourself
He
another
SNS.
bounty. Well done.
Colton is workaholic.
Yeah, but sorta, because I told the VIP admins to pick a bot. The reason I don't have y'all store open because I wanted
First
them
I
to.
was scared of you, but I like you more and more now.
You should never be
He
scared
is.
of me. I'm a very generous person. This is the internet, you know what I'm saying? I try not to bring personal matters to the internet. Everybody's here to have a good time. My job is to make sure you still have a good time. My job is to make sure you don't
Nice
feel
Santa
pressured.
hat, by the way.
Thank you. I don't even remember playing this game, but like I bought it when it came out and it got repetitive to me, so I just stopped playing it. But I recently met some people who asked me if I would download it, and of course, like always, you'd say you'll download something, you really don't have the time to play, but when you get on, they're not on. It's fucking great. I want to get back to playing Elite Dangerous, but that's neither here or there. What's that? Ooh. But
I'm
yeah,
very excited for Genesis.
When
I
Genesis
could never
dropped-
play until same time.
it's all good. Oh, when Genesis drop, we'll have it day one.
Yeah, me too, can't wait for Genesis.
Because when Genesis gets here, I'm definitely hella high water. I'll take off work or whatever I need to do to make sure the server's set up. We're working on that
either.
right now. We're working on it right now. It's just to make sure we're good. I don't know what the drops are like, so it really puts us at a disadvantage because I can't plan for something and prep for it if I have no idea what it's going to be like. I don't have any clue, and that's the problem. How do you plan for something you don't know if it's going to be like
You
cave drops?
playing yourself on the server when Genesis is on?
I
Can't
plan.
wait, those admins gonna complain for delivering so many pre-order packages, hey ha ha ha.
You know what? And they shouldn't because if that I don't want to hear it. Complain to Rob. Rob decided to do all the pre-order packages, which is cool. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? It generated a nice bit of funds, and we're sitting pretty right now, which is why I'm not really pushing out any sales or anything like that because I'm not a money grab type of person. And but it was his idea to run these pre-sales. He put them together. I just hit the OK on them, and that was it. Rest of this has nothing to do with me. A lot of people don't
You
believe
know
me when
any of the admins in real life?
yes. Nubby's my best friend.
Haas'
which-
idea was the Genesis pre-order packages.
It was King Rob's. I can't take credit for that. Shout out to King Rob. Robbie Stevens is the man. But I know Nubby in real life. That's one of my best friends who every time he comes to my part of the neck of the woods, he never stops to visit me. I am still salty, and to the day I die. I know Black is White real life. I think that's it. The rest of them I know from Ark. Yeah, just those two on the admin team. I see Blackest like every day. He's I don't know what he's doing. He doesn't have like an admin rank anymore, so I'm not really doing too much tripping. but I gotta take his cash from him. He realized he has a shit ton of money and he decides he wants to become a player. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, I'm glad that still works. Shoot you in the fucking thigh, you go down. But yeah, it was Ron's
So
idea for
you
the pack.
playing on the server when Genesis is there?
I do plan on coming to check it out. You probably won't know it's me. On this PlayStation, I have like 40 accounts, so you know what I'm saying. But I want to look at something and people not know it's me. I just hop on one of those other accounts, log on, and take a gander. A lot of people think I don't look at shit that goes on around. I just don't want people to know it's me.
Holy
It's-
crap. Yo, after stream can I get in a PC with you?
Shit. If I can bring you a PC now, if you really want to talk. So let me clap these kids right quick. Dumbass. Yeah, I have like, it's not 40. I think it's like close to like 15. Because I have people who friended me close, people close to me who switch from Xbox to PlayStation, but they don't want their accounts to get deleted. PlayStation
Holy
will...
shit, Husky, you are kinda dramatic. Well, it's about something with the admin.
And we have none. We have no mercy for those cautions.
We have no mercy? I have mercy right here.
What?
Clapping cheeks, mercy. Say goodnight. Say goodnight. Oh,
Did
baby.
I do?
Yeah, we're not gonna start fighting in the comments. Just not gonna do
What's
that.
your fave game?
My favorite game is Command & Conquer: King's Wrath. That's my favorite series. I played, I didn't get to play 4, and I own a Mac, so I can't even buy it to fucking play on my Mac. Appreciate that, EA, but I'm a really strategy game nerd.
Do you want to join my tribe on the?
I don't want to join anyone's tribe because I'm low-key cancer, and you'll probably get raided because I just build to raid.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
A lot of people don't believe in that anymore. People believe in big-ass bases. I believe in something mentally defended that's hidden, preferably in the trees where you have to come across it. A lot of people want these huge bases.
Same.
No, but you just said you live in a crab shack. I wouldn't
On
live in a crab shack.
PvE though.
On PvE, yeah. I heard the PvE admin's been asking to bring heavy turrets over, but I think I'm gonna approve auto turrets. I'm not sure if that's already in there. I have never played PvE, so I've been thinking about starting something up on PvE and just playing there.
Why turrets on PvE?
So I heard y'all need them for shit.
Not what I do though.
Ooh, shit. See that? Tried to clap me.
Reinforcements incoming.
So you don't play active PvP yourself?
No, it's kind of, it would be pointless for me to play active PvP, to be for real with you. You just have to think about it, like, there would be no way for you to say I'm playing fair PvP, or you to believe I'm playing PvP. No one has that much trust in anybody. I set the rules to the server. For all you know, I could have shut them down while you were offline, changed it, and made it to my benefit. And I've seen people do that. Like, I've been a player. I've been playing this game since it came out.
I mean, you could play PvP on another server if you enjoy PvP.
I don't enjoy PvP. I just enjoy taking people's things. I like the salt. I play for the salt. I'm not gonna, that's why I said I'm cancer. Because I don't want to argue with you. I just want to take more of your shit. Especially if I know it bothers you. If I know it bothers you, I'm taking everything from you.
The plant S kill everything on PvE.
That's what somebody else said, but I was just like, I mean, I turned the damage up to so dumb a high, it'd be almost impossible to have like a Triforce or
Hostile
something on it.
supply convoy nearby.
They really good, yes. It does.
Hostiles detected.
They insane.
Yeah, I typed them like times 1,000 last time I was doing the coding myself. I just was like, fuck it. People keep saying they're not doing enough damage.
All
Here's
my
a time.
planned Quetzal. What's the damage on them on PvP?
They're in the same as the regular
Hey, I
damage.
sent you a DM on Discord a while ago, but you never replied, so I wanted to ask you if you read your direct messages on Discord.
I
It has
do,
3
but I
2k
get,
damage.
I do, but like, when you message me on Discord, I don't always, I mean, like I'm doing like 60 things. So if you message me, you don't get a reply. Normally I tell people just to hit up Carly, because she'll bug me until like, she gets an answer. Because a lot of times y'all hit me, I'm at work, and then I'll forget. Y'all hit me up and I'll forget because I'm at work. Like normal, on a normal day, I'd be at work at this time. Go ahead and die.
How long you a server owner already?
It's been like almost 6 months, I think. Hold on a second.
Supply room access unlocked.
Who was the previous owner?
The first owner was Chris, Clusterfuck, which was what we were named after originally. And when he got doxxed, and then it was like he stepped down. Hosier took over, and not exactly sure what happened, but I know some of his info got leaked, and he said fuck it. And then when I took over, someone did the same thing to me.
Is it expensive to have servers?
At the current cost of our service, it's close to about I think like $350 a month is what we pay.
Convoy nearby.
It used to be like 200 something, but with the recent upgrades, so you know, to reduce the lag, that's where we're at right now.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's not. A lot of people just don't know. It's that it's just not what you think it is.
Do you make money out of it though?
No, I don't take funds from the server. I do everything I do for free. All the admins do what they do for free. We all do it for the love of the game. So if anyone tells you otherwise, they're lying.
I'm wiping flack you lol.
Where is?
That is some nice shit, man, thank you.
Yeah, we gotta do. I always tell
Laughing they wipe you.
Oh, I got a lot of shit.
Flack you is insane.
Like he's insane. I don't need all this low level shit. I don't know anybody to give it to, so just get rid of it. Why are they insane? Nobody's insane. See, the problem is nowadays, if you're not willing to put in that effort to really kick someone's ass, there's no point in you talking about them.
Hostile supply convoy detected.
It's about active people. Ark is a game of who's active, or who's gonna try some crazier shit. That's a fact. Me, I'm willing to try all the crazy shit, like all the off the wall shit as well. But I once took a tame limit of turtles.
They're only insane queues their Discord cache.
Yeah, a lot of people have.
Is there a tribe on PvP or PvE you still know being there from beginning? My Wi-Fi sucks.
His Wi-Fi sucks. The tribes from the beginning. No, all the beginner tribes are gone.
Detecting additional hostile
I was a
contacts.
beginner tribe. Then someone took my name season 3. And let's see, Diamond Snails was a beginner tribe. Undead Army was a beginner tribe. Like it's a lot of these tribes are new. They
How
found this
old
stuff-
are you?
I am 27. Where the fuck is this last one? Here. Be careful who you shoot at, bud.
Nice M20. You have a such relaxing voice, man. I'm
Thank you,
pretty
thank
sure I'm the youngest player.
Yeah, Husky, you're definitely the youngest player, G. And that's just when I heard it, I was like, "There's no fucking way." And like I argue with, I can't remember. I think I argued with Colton about it. We were working on the server and we were just
Hey
sitting around
ha
chit,
ha.
and we was just arguing back and forth. And he was like, "No, he's for real. Like that's how old he is." I was like, "Who the fuck? How did he find us?" I
Incoming
don't know.
hostiles detected.
1-3.
I used to stream and chop it up with the players like once a week. I really need to get back to it since I'm off on Sundays. I'll try to keep this going as often as I can.
Hostile supply convoy.
Hopefully, maybe I'll pick up enough subscribers where I can just pay for this stuff. And we don't have to worry about donations. We can just do away with it. The goal is for us to find us in a revenue where you get more than just tames or something out of it. You know what I mean? Where y'all can have like merch and things like that. That's what we're trying to move to. It's just a better system. Maybe one of us admins will make it big and do something for the server then.
Do you have a girlfriend? Wife? Kids? Pets?
I have
Now
most of
you
those
say
things.
Dick Cash I need to gamble soon.
Where the fuck is the
Friendly control point nearby.
friendly control point? Yeah, that's one interesting.
See, I kinda was super depressed and I saw the Sever and I kinda stuck to it. It was a place I could go and not worry about it. Disc. DC Cash LOL.
Well, I don't know. I guess for everybody still here, I'm not sure how many of you are still here. I'll look through the sections, comment your Discord name, and I'll throw you some cash and help you out. I know Husky, so you don't have to do yours. So, I mean, I'll help you out with a little bit of dough. I got more than enough to share. I'm sure they'll be pissed at me, but
LOL.
they'll figure it out. I always say if the stream hits one person, 15 minutes after that just mean that one
I
person
got from 5K to 2 mil in 3 days. I am Gucci.
Friendly control point
From
detected.
5K to 3 mil. Jesus. A lot of people don't have that discipline of like how to get that type of money, and then they'll cry that the stats are broken.
Portable electronic device detected.
A lot of people don't know. I was the first before I became
Electronic
an
device.
admin
With
when
gamble.
with the gambling system. I made 5 mil,
Safe area
in a day.
detected.
and a lot of people just don't know. The reason I stopped gambling, the reason you don't see me
I
gambling,
never gamble more than 1 mil.
I made 5 mil a day, and the reason you don't see me gambling like
I
you
gave
used,
Trip my money so he would uncage me.
shit. If that he has to uncage you, you don't have to do that. He can only hold you for maximum, like the fuck was it? Maximum
I would
10
take
minutes.
money, haha, more money to gamble, hey ha ha ha, hey ha, nah jokes.
Yeah, if someone captures you, they can only hold you for 2 hours, from once you know in your cage. So if you got caged and you don't know your cage, and you're like, oh, I've been going for 3 days and they caged me, that's tough. But the moment you know your cage, they can only keep you 3 hours. I say 2 hours. But you know, because the 2 hours are really for us, give us a chance to get online, because we might not be nowhere near
Wow,
our
that's a
PCs.
thing.
They can't hold you forever. I mean, but if you want to pay a ransom just to be
It
let
was a
go,
little bit after.
oh man,
Like 5 min after.
oh man, I didn't know Trip was moving like that. I used to do that to people, so I really don't have too much room to talk.
I need some cages.
We can do something about some cages. I always thought cages were fun. Trying to clean up my damn thing. I was holding most of this shit for somebody. It's the crazy part about it. And I don't remember who it is.
Kidding.
Oh, yeah. Get rid of all this
I
shit.
like airsoft.
You do? Yo, I started an airsoft company. And
I'm too
yo,
nice for that.
And I took my daughter. You know, she was out there doing her thing. She took shots like a pro. Which was what I was worried about.
I'm a big fan of the server mer.
Appreciate you. Don't forget, we do have a store.
Merch.
And I do my best to put out that stuff to where y'all can find it, and it makes sense. You know what I mean? I don't want to say bullshit. A lot of this stuff I have not ordered myself, so I'm not sure how it looks, which is why I attached DC credit to it. So just in case, it's bullshit.
I live in Europe, so shipping is insane expensive.
But somebody just told me it comes from China. And if it comes from China, that should be the cheaper option because it doesn't have to hit the goddamn the airwaves. Somebody can drive that shit. And I thought I picked something that came from the States. I was sadly mistaken.
My Paris name is Epstein didn't kill himself. LOL.
Epstein didn't kill himself.
Got 3 of them. That's facts.
Epstein, I don't know, man. The Clintons are a crazy force. I don't want to talk about them. But you want your 4th owner, and then I'll tell you all about the Clintons. Oh, man.
It's 1M here.
Damn, it's 1 a.m. there. It's like 4 in the afternoon for me.
LOL.
We also used to be at work. I'm tired. I'm fucking beat.
6 p.m. You into conspiracies.
Bro, I'm so deep in the conspiracy
But
shit
your
right now.
voice is making me relaxed, so I'm staying up for you.
Oh, it's so sweet. That's real love. What the world needs love is love. Sweet love. Man, I really want to get back to loading videos like I used to. I just gotta get on it. I really do. I'm gonna get on it sometime soon.
Holy shit, you need to make a conspiracy stream though.
Well, shit,
Same
people have to,
freezy.
I mean, we could. I got some theories that like will blow your mind, right? Because you gotta think. I sit around for a lot of time and I think about some of this shit, and I be like, people just don't know. And some of the things that like you would consider conspiracy, I know to be true. Right? Like Abraham Lincoln, right? Everybody here knows who Abraham Lincoln is.
I'm going to become a police officer after I finish my collage. I know loads.
I mean, I guess if that's what you choose to do. Shit, don't let me stop you. There's other jobs out there, and it's not glamorous at all. Damn, he stole 261.
Friendly control point nearby.
I'm only like level 60. Faking 30s, so I look so
What
cool.
is up with Abraham?
Oh, Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln didn't. Only reason he freed the slaves is because Britain threatened to stop buying American cotton. So he
Do you
freed them.
believe in aliens?
Of course, I believe in aliens, bro. Like, how do you not believe in aliens?
God?
No, I don't believe in God. That's pointless. Believing, and I hate to tell people, like, but if you think about it, the whole concept is weird. And part of it stems like from my blackness, and other parts stems from like my super
You heard
skepticism.
about the conspiracy updates?
An impending outcast attack on
This-
the historic
In
This is-
Atlas,
Go there and ensure their
In
safety.
Atlas? No, I didn't.
I believe in aliens.
You should believe in aliens. That's the only logical standpoint. All right, one of these days I'm gonna hop on Elite Dangerous, and I'm gonna fly my ship around. I'm gonna show you how big the universe is, and if you can look at this map, it's almost an exact replica of the the world we
HIV
live
is
in.
made up.
Oh no, HIV is very real, but it's a patent. It has a patent in the U.S. patents. So it's like one of those things, why does it have a patent and nobody's talking about it? But when you bring up the fact that it has a patent, people are like, oh, I don't know. Did you know that New York City was sued for giving black people diabetes and they won?
Outcasts have breached the historic district. It's chaos in there.
Move out, agent. Neutralize
And
any
that's why I don't
You
talk
know
to
Haas
We're
the
lucky
owner
to
of
isolate
that?
survivors.
that I know. Hold on, let me read that. I couldn't hear what she said when she said it. Who's the owner of HIV? It was some guy in the 30s. He was looking for, well, it's kind of to say what he was looking for, because they never really explained it themselves why he was looking for it. He got a government grant to like,
Rockefeller.
it probably was Rockefeller, to be honest with you, bro. They keep us all on their banks, but you know what I'm saying, that's all good. A lot of people, different times. But I think they keep, that's why I think the coronavirus is a form of HIV. I think they took the Black Plague and that's how they made HIV, made an autoimmune disease. But that's neither here nor there. That's the crazy shit. You gotta think, cause like these plagues come every 20 years, so every 20 years on the dot, a new plague hits.
Base match. Item of
It's
interest
too
detected.
convenient. Like it's obviously the government's doing it. Yeah, easy claps, boys. Oh, it's another one?
It is true, yes, but it isn't HIV. It is something missing in your body. I think it's called T cells. I'm not talking English as first language. Bush did 911.
No, I don't think Bush did 9/11. I think the Pentagon did it. There's a clip of Bush saying that it seems like an inside job, and it was like, no shit, it's an inside job. A lot of people don't know the Pentagon doesn't have like the government doesn't really have control of the CIA or the FBI. They're kind of like their own entities. We just give them money and don't ask what they're doing.
And these T cells make you sick when you have a weak immune system.
But you know, a lot of people don't know like HIV and AIDS doesn't kill you. It's
Could be survivors. Take a look.
the fact that you don't have an immune system. That's how you die.
And who have weak immune system.
Children and infants, but okay, if you're trying to kill a population, right, and you want to get the unwanted ones, the undesirable ones out of it, you're definitely gonna try to give them whatever, try the little disease you want. It's all good.
Agent in need of backup.
If the Asians need a backup, the Asians should have been better. I don't have time to carry anybody. Out, bitches!
Gays, prostitutes, and rough abuse are the people who started HIV.
I don't know.
Drug.
Division agent. The outcasts just showed up and started to kill the people who live here.
Hurry, save them.
I don't know. Gay people have been around for centuries.
Yes, they have a weak immune system.
Well, gay people have been around for centuries. To say that like gay people started HIV, it's kind of
Outcasts are
like the
I
Greeks
don't
used-
hate here. I explained Ned. Bad.
Okay, look, the reason I say gay people, oh no, because a lot of people say the reason gay people can't have started HIV, the Greeks used to fuck other dudes. That's like everyday thing, no problem.
In there, and I swear I'll kill every last one of you.
So Greeks used to fuck other dudes like it was just an everyday Thursday type of thing. So with that being said, gay people have been around, or homosexuals, at least sex has been around since Plato and fucking Archimedes. These are dudes who were fucking other dudes, and they were like, yeah, whatever. I fucked St. Clair last night. Yeah, I did it. Ran this shit. So like HIV is man-made. That's conspiracy shit, though. Because when you start pointing out facts and you're looking at it, you're like, okay, these people have existed since forever. How is it just now that we're having a problem with them?
But the CIA thing was a good point out.
Yeah, like we don't have control.
I will be right back.
Yeah, the CIA, we have no control over them whatsoever. And they lost like $50 billion last year, and nobody knows where they went to. They have unaccounted for money all the time. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know how we got here. Well, yeah, I do know how we got here now I think about it. Man, I didn't think this cluster stream would have 100 and some comments. I'll go back and read these shits later. It's been a block.
You knew that the CIA boss was fired one day before KFC get killed and got back in as boss one day after. Isn't that strange?
We don't, that's what, a lot of strange shit happens with the CIA and stuff, and we have no clue. And the reason we have no clue what's going on is because we, the American people, even our government, doesn't really have control over them. They're autonomous. And since they're an autonomous being, like, how can you, we really don't govern them like we should. They just hire the guy they want to run it, and then call it a day. And that's the trashy part about it.
CIA is evil itself.
I wouldn't say it's evil, it's just it's self-fulfilling purposes. Like, they're not. I mean, the CIA...
What do you think about Trump?
I don't know, shit. I don't really give two fucks about him. If we're not talking Bernie Sanders, what are we talking about, though? See, a lot of people want you to be upset what somebody says, right? And this goes for anything. This even contains the art. And when people troll you, a lot of people are gonna want you to be upset. That shit's offensive. That shit's offensive. Okay, I'm black. I'm blackity black. I'm a nigga to the day I die. Like, the shit can't change, right? So I don't have the luxury. Oh, I can pick it back up. I don't have the luxury of a lot of shit that people think I do. Like, yeah.
I love you, man. You are insane.
So it's like
if you even more now.
If you give a fuck what everybody's saying to you, cool. But context should matter, and you should check all disrespect at the door. Like, never let nobody disrespect you, but you can't react to everything. I used to say I was woke when Erykah Badu was saying she was woke, but I had to change that shit because woke isn't what it was like 10 years ago when I was learning what woke was. Before it was cool to be woke. Once some shit becomes cool, it becomes tainted. And I'll ride that shit to the day I die. Where the fuck am I supposed to go now? Yeah, I don't give two fucks about Trump either way. I look at policies and I've read his policies, and the ones he said he was gonna enact, he didn't enact. He cut all the
There's people wanting people to hate Trump 100.
Well, people are gonna want anybody to hate anybody because of the mob mentality. Right now, it's if you're not with me, you're against me mentality. But like I say, being black, I've never had that privilege. And right now, it's a lot of white people and who now feel what it feels like to be black. To a sense, because black people have been saying for years, our vote don't matter, our vote don't matter, our vote don't matter. Because we never get shit out of the election. Only thing America ever gave us was a free ride for a lot of hard work. And then they was like, alright niggas, we good. And we were like, nah, we need some shit. And they was like, yeah, but we're not gonna give it, G, so. And now white people like, oh, the government's not doing anything for us. And niggas was like, yeah, you think. How the fuck did you
People
figure that
want
one out?
him not be president cause they can't control him.
No, people don't want him to be president because they don't like the way he talks. But he's not. I keep telling folks
I
he's
mean
not.
people with power.
Oh, people with power don't want him. No, they don't want him to be president because they're afraid he's gonna start another war. It's from what I've seen, but I don't think. I just think he does that bad policy. Like I'm not really caring what he says. He cut all the middle, the protections that people had, and he rolled back the payday loan protections. Like how fucking slimy is that? So it used to be if you had a payday loan, they can only charge you X amount of interest, right? You could only get charged so much. I think it was like 300% of whatever the original loan was. So that means if you borrowed $1 from them, they can charge you $300, right? And essentially, Obama put a protection on it, and he rolled those back, and then they could only charge military members 150% if I'm not mistaken. And he rolled that back, and I'm like, yo. And he also took. I just followed the money. He wasn't taking money, then he is taking money. I knew he was gonna win the moment he ran in the election, though, on the Republican side. I said that's a wrap, and they just doubted him, and I was like, nah, it's a wrap.
But he did some good stuff as well. And what people don't know is that Obama and other presidents did so much worse and more things like true.
That's not true at all. He's mediocre just like the rest of them. We haven't had a good president since FDR. Obama was so scared of his blackness, he didn't do anything for black people. Yeah, it was great. But he did a lot for the middle class. I mean, the man was compelling when he spoke.
Do you believe that aliens are on Earth?
Yeah, I think
they've been... Obama killed more people in Iraq than Trump.
That's not true at all. Those numbers have come back. Trump's now passed Obama in that. It was true, but like in the previous years, but Trump caught up. He increased drone strikes by 430%. I'll be telling people, like, if the Nuremberg laws were still in effect, every president since World War II would be hung. So I don't necessarily have time to tell people, like, I follow politics like it's my job because a lot of shit affects me. Because the way I make money sometimes is a little weird. So, yeah, it's one thing that, I don't know, the reason I won't vote for Trump is because I used to be able to write off, like, when I buy guns and stuff as a business expense. So, like, when I buy a new firearm, because my job, it would allow me to write it off as a business expense. You can't do that anymore as an independent contractor. So, it's hard for me to reinvest in the things I need for work. So mechanics used to be able to write off their tools and shit. Things like that. Things I need.
I mean, the point is that people say these and that president were the best. Not personally against Obama, but people held him so high like H.
People always hold anybody they want to a certain degree. I don't necessarily give a fuck about anybody, so it's hard for me to hold anybody above me. Shit, he's classy. Where you at, you sack of shit? Oh no, you're dead, Chica. I mean, we
you
want to talk.
Believe in MK Ultra?
No. But I know what it is. I think this is one of those things that's fun to talk about. Is it fun to discuss MK? Would I like believe in MK Ultra? Hell no. Like people say, did I believe Obama's gonna put us in FEMA camps? I mean, they couldn't even put New Orleans in FEMA camps. How the fuck are they gonna organize?
But you know, there's proofs that it was a thing in the 50s.
Yeah, the CIA was really trying to consider it as an option, but I don't think it's something they can do.
Confirmed.
Yeah, and the reason I think they can't do it is because the amount of white people with guns is not gonna allow it to happen.
You need to watch some MK Ultra videos on it. It's insane.
Oh no, I'm very aware of like all the weird shit that goes on around. I just,
Hostiles down.
Henry's sending a team to escort the
I guess I
survivors
just have a
back to the
unique
campus.
perspective on
They should
things.
arrive shortly. You did good out there, Agent.
I guess so. I just have a unique perspective. 'Cause they can't. What they tried to do and what's actually couldn't is actually able to happen is out the wall. Like I
What's
said,
your fave conspiracy theory?
my
Do
favorite
you
conspiracy.
play ARC PC?
I don't play art. Only thing I play on PC is SimCity. If you play SimCity on PC, yo, hit me up. I'll play that shit with you all day long. I don't have a PC. I have a Mac, and so my gaming is very limited. I don't have a PC. I have a Mac. I have a MacBook Air.
Fave conspiracy?
My favorite conspiracy is the fuck, this is a hard question. I haven't had to think this hard all day. I would think it was that the government's already harvesting alien tech. The Area 51's conspiracies, I would say those are my favorite
Echo nearby.
because it's the most believable.
Hostile control point detected.
A top secret you know what I'm saying, Air Force base that
That's
no one
my
knows.
fave. Oh ye's mine too.
Hostile broadcast picked
That's
up.
just where I'm at. 203 comments. This is the longest interaction I have. Normally people get on, they ask me a bunch of art questions, and then it'll hit 0. Then I'll say, alright, thank you for coming out, and then people go.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
I keep telling folks, like, conspiracy
Hostile
theories.
convoy
No,
detected.
no. I also have a conspiracy on why the WoW Arceus be so trash sometimes. I have a working theory, right? And this might be controversial to say, but Wildcard doesn't own Arc anymore, so thus they don't have a say so.
I'm still here. You heard that they say it's so hidden and secret cause of toxic hazard trash.
Oh, yeah, I heard that. Man.
Funniest shit I heard.
Funniest shit I've... Oof. Oh no, I've heard some pretty funny
Funniest
shit.
lie.
Somebody once told me I was racist. That was funny. Ooh. Oh, that was a bad miss, bud. You definitely fucked up with that DMR. I thought you was gonna run down on me. Wait, I thought you was gonna run on me. Fucking cornball. I does this. Like I don't have my favorite gun in the world, the M4. Not M4, the
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
M14. Think for a second.
One of my fave conspiracies also as well is the one about the Clintons, Epstein and all the traffic stuff.
not a conspiracy.
But well, it isn't a theory
That's a
anymore.
fact. That's a fact. That's the funny part about it. That's a fact. That's not a conspiracy. I refuse to accept that as a conspiracy. It's too much compelling evidence.
Cause it's mind blowing.
No, it's not actually. Because it's been proven. I can't remember. You can read books on like once people get a certain amount
It
of
was
power.
one a few years ago.
Well, yeah, when it was a conspiracy, but now it's out. And, like, people know that the Clintons are really killing folks. It was very obvious. But there's more books on, like, the more power you attain, the more corrupt you become.
People always told me I am insane for saying it, and now I can say told ya bish.
Yeah, I've always told people the Clintons were terrible people. But black people don't listen because Bill Clinton plays the
Is that
saxophone.
Devascion 2 you are playing right now? Epstein didn't kill himself.
Incapacitated. Hostiles. Marking location nearby.
Okay, take this grenade.
Serious trauma detected. Hostile supply convoy nearby.
Need to reload over here.
Do you play Top 5 online?
No, I don't even know what top 5 online is. Not gonna lie to you. I've been looking for something new to play. I play a lot of Smite, but Smite was down. The servers were down for maintenance.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Dumbass. Welcome to the real world, bitch. Crack your shit.
I'll watch your back.
They're coming to get me!
Agent requesting backup.
Alright, so
Best
get
thing to say to people that say you crazy and conspiracists are bullshit is 1. The spying was a conspiracy and look at Snowden.
I don't know. See, being like, black people always have like weird conspiracies that don't make sense, but then when you have one that does make sense, you're fucking nuts. Like when I tell black people about Abraham Lincoln, they're like, that's not true. Like, America's the only people with fucking history books. Jesus.
Hostile broadcast detected. Detected. Location guarded by hostiles. Heavily armored hostile detected.
I don't know. I live in the South too, so it makes it weird. Try to tell people the truth and everything they want. All they
And
want
two
to just-
people who believe in God and argue with me if they don't believe you cause you can't prove it. I say prove me God exist.
Well, I don't even care to argue with theists on that point because you're only gonna hear what you want to hear, so it's no point. Oh, I killed you. Two of you right there. I don't know.
True.
I'd say it's a personal choice. You can't argue with people. You can't make nobody believe anything they don't want to believe.
Supply room access unlocked.
There's a guy named Richard Davis, and real smart dude. He gets people to leave the Ku Klux Klan and like neo-Nazi groups, right? And he said the best way to do so is just to talk to these people on a consistent basis. So that's what I do. I just try to talk to people who don't have the same views as me. Like people say they don't like Trump, and I'll be like, why? But I also tell people you're a hack. You're not a. I can't take you
Now
as
I
a serious
totally
person.
respect beliefs, but they can't come with I can't prove if they can't prove themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't have time for. I try not to argue over frivolous things because I don't care at the end of the day. The more you put like into effort into frivolous things that don't bring you joy, what's the point? Just to be real, like what's the point? Excuse me. Holy shit. I've been on stream for like 2 hours. Oh, GTA 5 online. Yeah, I played GTA 5. I'm sorry, Freeze. I had to go back and look what you said.
No, I didn't argue. I had some really interesting long convos. Bless ya.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Food supplies detected.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I do enjoy streaming though, getting to talk to people about weird shit. If you're not subbed to, you try to do this every Sunday where I sit around and talk, give my thoughts on things.
Another fave conspiracy is the Zuckerberg one.
I don't think Zuckerberg's one's a conspiracy. He's currently trying to make his own cryptocurrency out of Facebook. So I think he does want a little bit of political power.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
And to say anything...
Guarding location nearby.
You believe in Illuminati?
I mean, yeah, they were a real thing. So, like, historically, they've been here. And most secret societies are secret, so it's hard to tell if they're gone or if they're still here. But the Illuminati are a byproduct of, like, a theist rejecting science, you know what I mean? So, just a bunch of mathematicians and shit.
True.
That's kind of how it works. I don't became lost. I don't know. Well, so it's kind of crazy. I don't know. A lot of crazy shit goes on.
I believe in them. I probably spent 5 years of my life watching and reading stuff about them.
I'm not even interested in Illuminati like that. There are so many other like Hive 4-5 or 3535 or something like that. The Hive is a definitely more interesting secret society that we only know of because of the dark web. Who else do we? There's so many other ones. The Collective is a good one. If you don't know who the Collective is, definitely look into them.
We gotta move. I can't see that fucker. You see this motherfucker? I'll fucking kill you for that. Get that fucker.
Hit me. Not really. There's a lot of other good ones, like the Collective, the Hive.
Oh man, you need to watch Mystery Box Unboxing from Dark Web on YouTube. Creepy.
Oh, I spend a lot of time on the dark web, so I'm not interested in that like that. I used to get certain... You can literally buy anything on the dark web. And I just liquidated my account and decided to get out of it.
You know the Skull and Bones.
Yeah, but that's like the most well-known. I was trying to get into the Collective, but I didn't make the cut. I should be saying it aloud, but it is what it is.
Hostile control point nearby.
Damn, I can really use a hand. I really want to go buy a silencer.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Yeah, where you at, bitch?
Last 2 years I'm not too deep into that stuff anymore, so I lack loads of infos and new shit cause it made me mentally going downhill as well.
It's draining to know what like people are actually like committed to. And that's why, you know what's crazy? Conspiracy theories are just, that's what ARK is based off of. And I know this sounds weird, like, but follow me. ARK is based off of just one conspiracy theory or another.
Are you doing these streams often?
I'll try to do them every Sunday if I can. So, until like I don't have Sundays off anymore. I don't have like a following or anything, so I really get on here to talk to the people. I run an art cluster. If you didn't know that, you just randomly found me. So with that being said, I get on here to talk to them, and then it turned into a conspiracy thing. They left. So yeah.
Detected. Nearby location guarded by hostiles.
Yay about that art cluster. Do you have a link about that conspiracy?
About which one? About the collective? You're probably not gonna find much on the collective unless you get on the dark web and look them up. But not too hard to find on the dark web, but you'll have a little bit of trouble. But once you go down that rabbit hole, just make sure you're ready for that rabbit hole.
Tell me more. The one you started about ARK.
Oh, okay. The conspiracy about ARK. This isn't one you're gonna be able to find. This is something you're gonna hear first, right? See, ARK brings out people's true nature, right? Which is why it's so popular. Your true nature of a person.
Don't go down the hole. Or if I got it wrong.
So this is just my analysis, right, from playing ARK and running the server, because when you're an admin, you get to remove these feelings from yourself. But while you're playing, it becomes a competitive nature of control and dominance. If we look at recent times, like the prison and prisoner experiment, we'll come to learn that people crave power. So that's why there always has to be an alpha tribe, and nobody's living equal among the land.
No, I did know you run a server. I play on both PvP and PvE. I just never saw you do these streams.
Yeah, a lot of people don't. I just posted and tagged everyone in it, so people could come here and ask me what they need to ask me. But like I was saying, when you play ARK, it brings out your true nature. That's why some people who claim they're not violent, they get on ARK and then they're attacking everyone. You know what I mean? They can't help themselves but cause more damage. And that's because that's their true nature. Like, it allows you to be your true nature. And human true nature is not always the prettiest thing on the planet. So you get to learn who's actually an conservative, you know what I'm saying? Who's actually conservative, who's actually an authoritarian, who's actually, all these labels that we give ourselves. Like, if you're a socialist and you play ARK, you're normally going to give shit away. You're like, alright, well, this will help the common good. I'm not using it. Here it is. You know what I mean? Like, you'll try to benefit the server and everyone on it.
Yes, it's the same with school. Jaden Smith said it once in an interview. It starts in school already. School is similar to prison when it.
To a degree, but people who've never been to prison can't make that analogy, if you ask me. But I remember the interview you were talking about. I don't think it starts with school. I think it starts earlier than that. It starts more of when people realize, when people get their first taste of power. Because when you get your first taste of power, it lets you, either you get drunk on it and you know it's for you, you don't, you're not sure how you feel about it, but that first taste is the most dangerous shit in the world, because it allows you to basically just feel what it's like to be in charge. That's why you'll see kindergartens arguing over who's going to be line leader, when it doesn't actually matter. You'll never hear a prisoner argue about being first in line to go somewhere.
No, that's true, but I mean with the rules and roles, that you need to be inside when it bell rings, that you're not allowed to leave the probe.
No, I mean, society has rules, so I'm not with you on that one. But what I am saying is that it's more of like who you are as a person comes out. Because I've met some pretty good people outside of ARK, I can stand them. When I play ARK, I can't be around them. Can't deal with that level of toxicity. See, because I know who I am, right? And if you're uncomfortable with who you are in your pure form, then you'll never be anything. You know what I'm saying? It just shows your insecurities.
Drinking water detected.
A lot of people have to be in bigger tribes because they feel like they can't make it on their own. Excuse me. But
feel you in that.
And then that's why there's all these backroom deals made on ARK. If you think about it, Ark is nothing but back. It's just two governments arguing. A tribe is a government, and it's just all these different governments arguing back and forth, starting wars. Right?
Bless you again.
Thank you. And it's just tribes starting wars back and forth, making backroom deals, making alliances, ganging up on so and so. Somebody else goes to war, and then oh, who wants to team with me? That's just somebody making an alliance. Like it's really just, you know, government with extra steps.
Stealing each other's resources.
That's what I'm saying. Like people don't notice it. I'm like, so I'll sit back. That's how I pick admins. I'll sit back and I'll watch how you play. Each
Why
one of the
alliances aren't allowed on your PvP server?
They should be, and but our coder, the guy who we have who codes our servers, because I no longer do it, thank God. He's having some personal things, but they're coming back. You'll be able to ally with one person, right? With one, you'll have one alliance with two tribes. So from there you can figure it out. And we're not gonna enforce. If you get blue rated, that's tough. I don't know what to tell you, because people are asking for alliances, and I mean, I feel like you should make temporary ones if you can't trust that person. But it goes back to saying each tribe is a government. If the government is slimy, then the community should take care of it. You shouldn't wait for me to come take care of it.
Nice, I like that. I thought it's really weird you can't alliance.
Yeah, but it's from previous servers, like from the previous owners. It's not my rule, but I just never haven't got around to changing it, because nobody's really pressing me on it. And I've been working on VIP, so I really haven't been trying to figure it out too well. But I put it on his to-do list, so it's up there. He has like a list with like 30.
It's always risky.
Yeah. I mean, oh sorry. I mean, like I put it on his to-do list. He has 30 things on his to-do list, and he's only done like 10 of them. So, and I'm not paying him for it. He's doing it out the kindness of his heart. So
all cool. Just thought I asked to know the reason.
Yeah, it's just something that carried over that I haven't had a chance to change. I'm working on it. A lot of stuff is in the works, but I always tell people we don't have funds to pay people. And I was gonna run a Facebook ad campaign which costs $10, right? $10, and I was like, yo, the community, do y'all want me to run these ads, right? And they were like, no, that's $10 we could use to pay for the server.
10 is a number better than 0.
Well, like I keep telling them, if we just pay for these ads, then we'll be a lot better off. But yeah, I'm believing. Posting ads is one thing, but if a server looks like, people like to be where they think there's money. So if you post an ad where it's like, oh, this server's doing well enough to where it can afford ads, the perception is we have enough money and enough space to make sure everyone can play. And I think the perception is worth the $10, because then it'll bring more people in. But I don't have time to argue with people.
I like the idea of the $10 ads.
Yeah, it's just $10 ad. They run for a week. They'll target people who like Ark. So it's not like we have to go find these people, or Facebook will do it for us. The world today is materialistic, so we have to look like we're materialistic as well. Like, hey, we got money, we got time, we have upgraded servers. Like, a lot of people don't talk. That's not a point that, like, people bring enough more. Like, our servers don't lag because we upgraded our servers. Them shits were like $7, $8, you know what I'm saying? $7 increases a month for better performance service. I don't know why that's not a point when people talk about the server. Like, yeah,
you guys do loads, it's wild fucks fucking up. I think it would bring a lot more players.
It might, because when you've ever seen a cluster ad for any cluster? You see ads posted in the groups. But when you scroll through Facebook and it's like, huh, I'm looking for an Ark cluster.
Okay, go for the ads for like a month. If we grow a lot, then we keep them. If not, GRT rid of them.
I don't know. I'll get with the Commonwealth and see what they say. I'll get with the admin team basically. When enough of them are on the side to help me defend it, because it is gonna take some defending.
I personally search for servers I see people care about and know they don't go down soon, so that's a good catch.
Yeah, like it looks like we have money. Like we do. We have about like $1,000 put up. Like 1,000. We have over, and that's Canadian. So we have about $900 American. That's like 3 months worth of the server. So we're good for about the next 3 months. And like I say,
I was on many different servers before fucked, but this one is really and honestly the best one because of how friendly the players are and admin.
Well, see, when we first, you gotta understand, like when I got this server and it finally became mine, right? Because it's been up for 3 years.
Only the look of a server caring and being active is good enough to get loads people.
Yeah. When I first took over the server, I had to pay out my pocket. Like I came out of pocket to keep some of this shit up. And I was personally paying to keep it up till we got back on. So like, can't nobody tell me shit about these servers. And can't nobody tell me shit about how to run them. This is a successful business I run. None of the staff is carried over from previous seasons. Everyone here has only been, for the most part, has been admin.
What's your favorite part about having servers?
My favorite part about having servers is this, when I get to sit and just talk to people, and it's just like we just get to hang out. Nobody's been pressuring. Nobody feels like I'm just some asshole who runs the server. It's just like the vibe. I keep the vibe the same so people know it's what's up. Vibing with people is definitely,
Is it stressful?
It's definitely stressful. Because when things don't go right, something goes wrong, it's automatically my fault. The moment it goes wrong, it's my fault. The moment it goes wrong, it's my fault. And you'd be like, I didn't do anything. But, like, I got 2 servers right now, they're on day 4. I have to go handle that, but I've been...
Yeah, people get mad quick, but as gamers we know we all get mad about games often and blame wrong people sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not really doing no tripping. I don't give a fuck if you blame me or not. I'm just gonna keep it real.
Blood bags into crates inside the relief camp by the Potomac River. Find out what they're
I
planning.
think, shout out to Hoser, right? Cause Hoser's my guy, right? He was the previous owner, and he lives like 4 hours from me, so I go kick it with him. This is no disrespect to any other owners. I think the problem with the other owners is that a lot of people are not tried and trusted in this fashion. I'm not saying he's a bad dude. I'm not saying anything against him. I'm just saying, like, it's stressful, and if you've never had a stressful job, or you've never been put under pressure, or had somebody be at work and have somebody pull a gun on you,
Bish, I need your attitude. Holy shit, my life would be so much easier.
Shit, my attitude sometimes is shit. You should ask somebody. I'm not perfect. I only appear that way on camera. Like, shit. Like, I had to, I mean, I hate telling work stories. Like, I was on patrol one day, somebody pulled a MAC-10 on me. Like, yo, man, literally just pulled it out of nowhere. It was just like, you see that guy over there? I'm gonna shoot him. Like, holy shit.
Makes life easier sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes.
What state you coming from?
I'm in Texas. Ooh, easy claps, boys. I clapped that whole team and they didn't even see me. What's up, the original ones? Marcus Junk. Oh, an OFC suppressor. Hold, wait a minute. Hold on a goddamn minute. Wait a goddamn minute.
Holy Texas, is OFC some hard ground in your job?
I don't know. People keep saying it, but I don't really give a shit. This is what it is. I'm just here, you know what I'm saying? I just don't give a fuck. Just doing my thing. A lot of people want to upset you, and when people can't upset you, they just they don't know what to do with themselves.
How long you DPing your job already?
How long I've been what? Oh, how long I've been doing my job? I've been doing it for about 5 years. I've been an independent contractor about 5 years. So.
Doing.
I'm tired of it. I'm trying to open my own airsoft field. So if anybody's rich and watching this,
the job you wanna make forever?
I mean, I could do it forever. It has its ups and its downs, but if I need to make 40 grand a year, I can do it, no problem. You know what I'm saying? Whatever money I need to make, as long as I'm willing to kill like the work, I can make it. It's not a problem. How the fuck do I get over there? It's more about what are you willing to do. My job is more about what are you willing to do for the money than anything. 511 plate carriers junk. Yes, it's junk. That's what I got on.
By the way, if you need a flyer for advertise the server, let me know in the painter.
You know, Carly's my assistant, right? She's the assistant for the server. She does.
Got my first book cover last year.
Oh shit, book cover. I always said I was gonna write a book one day. Where the fuck is he hitting me from? I can't see. Shit, that stuff right in it.
It's my sister's book though.
Doesn't matter.
Her first one.
The fact that the publisher went with it, and I'm sure they were trying to push in a different direction, or maybe they liked it. You never know. It's a lot of spec growth shit that goes on into publishing a book. People just aren't privy to. Oh, I shot him in the face one time. 1,800 damage. 18k damage.
Warning.
30k.
Contagion detected.
According to Isaac's analysis, the crates are laced with contaminated blood.
It is a really good book. I hope I can make some more covers. It's an amazing feeling.
Yeah. It's just gonna be. Oh, fuck me. Should have moved.
Hospa, your assistant?
Oh, Carly, my assistant. She's my arc assistant. Oh shit. Like good. On the bad side. She designed the shirts we have now. So the cluster shirts. Some of that merch I paid for, like, because I have other stuff going on. But all the cluster stuff she designed. She has another one I want to put on a pillow.
Nice.
Jackass. I know they're like a little bitch.
If you ever need someone else in the team, hit me up, haha.
Yeah. I think she wants to be admin on a different server. I gave her start. She wants to, I don't know if she wants to come over to be an admin, but a lot of people get their start here and then go.
Hostiles inbound on your position.
They come up here doing their clutch. One right
I mean in the Pain Team OFC.
Oh, okay. Oh shit. Get on top. Oh, she just cut the skip bottom.
I'm here for a while.
Well, I always say
Would
the best way
never
to
be admin is too much of a job for me.
A lot of people don't know it kills your drive to play. If you want, I can get you in the party if you want to come join them. The PC, send me a message and I'll get you in here and we should chat. Oh, I'm pretty ready to get off this.
If you guys get helper roles, I would be down.
That's what the assistant role is. It's technically a helper. Just, you know, somebody to help bridge the gap. Mid-tier management. Like, you're not the manager, you're just the shift leader, bud.
Can I get in PV?
Oh, shit. I am.
Every inch
PC.
of this place for more of those crates. Any
Yeah,
trace of the
send me a
contagion
message
needs to
for
be
now.
burned out.
He's right here. I'm finna go and shut this thing down. Thank you for everybody who came. I know the beginning of it was kind of crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this up, but I do appreciate everybody who did stop by.
I'm a helper shit on the servers. I love cleaning up shit and building. I'm pretty good at it too, but a full admin would be too much.
That's not really up to me, but
Yeah.
like, it's not what the assistant does, so I can't really. To me, it's like one of those things where hold on a second.
You see? Hit them!
Alright. Well, like I said, I'll be back next Sunday. I've been on stream for a couple hours now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off. Well, after I finish this camp. Well, I think I'm gonna kill him with it. No. Dumbass. What you mean?
All good, just died. New if you guys have helpers on Cleft. What's PSN name?
ISH00 TIN. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here.
I drop you a message on disc for the assistant paint stuff.
Alright, well, like, just send me some pictures of some stuff you've done and we'll see what we can use. And I'll get it turned into shirts and shit as soon as I can.
Contagion eliminated.
Can send you a pic of the cover if you WSNT. Okay.
Alrighty. Where's the rest of these? Your mom burns.
Want.
Watch out! Grenade! You bastard!
Hey, go ahead and send it. I'm not really tripping. I'll turn my messages on here in a minute. What did they deny? Bullet travel?
Nice, thank you. I started not that long ago, but I got some pictures I can send. I drop them UTMR on disc. Wish you a nice day.
Alright. Like I said, if you want to chit chat after this, that's fine. Just send me a message and I'll get you edit.
I'll have to move.
What's happening? You thought he had me so bad, yo.
Good thing those
Done.
crates
Just
never
go
made it
over.
out of here. The last thing we need right now
It's
is
2
another
am here. I need to sleep, but haha, wish you a good night.
Isaac has
Alright, good
detected
night. I'm
multiple
gonna go ahead
stores
and
used
get off this thing.
They seem to be contagion
I just was
free.
trying to finish this
Seem to investigate.
last mission before I
Maybe they
hopped
contain
off.
something useful.
Alright, everybody. I'll see catch y'all another time.